It was a dark, peaceful night in Adventure Bay. All of the pups were sleeping in their pup house. At exactly midnight, Chase woke up having trouble getting back to sleep. The peaceful night suddenly had dark clouds and rumbles of thunder. Then rain immediately poured down. The next day early, he woke up and walked away from his pup house. He found himself in the forest when he felt something prick his body, including his tail, and he suddenly felt bitter and his eyes glowed red. He ran back to the lookout and in his pup house. In the morning the pups were playing and Marshall noticed Chase wasn't there. "Chase, where are you?" he called out. No answer. Marshall walked toward his pup house and did not find his buddy. "Guys, have you seen Chase?" Marshall asked the pups frantically. "No," Sky answered. "None of us has seen him." "But do you think he has been kidnapped?" Zuma asked. "Oh shit," Marshall wailed. "He has to be here somewhere." They went into the lookout and asked Ryder if he knew where Chase was, but he didn't. The pups became very worried that they only could eat half of their breakfast. "We'll search for him after breakfast," Ryder suggested. So after breakfast, they searched all over town, but could not find him. They went back to the lookout with despair. They all started crying for their friend. They cried and cried until Chase showed up. He looked different. His fur was darker and his eyes were arrogant and cold. He walked inside and stared at the pups. "Chase," Marshall said and was about to crash into him, when Chase's eyes glowed red evilly. "What is wrong with you, Chase?" Rubble asked. Chase only scoffed and the pups became nervous. "Chase, is that really you?" Rocky asked. Chase didn't answer. Then hollered out, "I'm leaving this team." Them pups gasped and began to whimper. "Chase, that is not you," Marshall shouted. "You are never like this, so cut it out." "Never," Chase shot back. "I never cared for any of you. My life could be great without you. I am tired of being a good pup. It's better to be bad." The pups could not believe what he had just said. "Chase, Marshall began. "Shut up," Chase said. "I want to be with a better team than you." With that, he turned and stormed out the door. Marshall sighed sadly and began to sob. Sky leaned against him and tried to comfort him. Marshall began praying in his heart. "Oh God, why did Chase leave and become so bitter?" Sky said sadly, "Marshall, I'm so sorry." "Something changed in Chase," Zuma said. "And we will find out. Maybe a villain did something to make him bad," Rubble suggested. "Well, we need to go after him," Sky stated. Meanwhile, Chase was riding on his motorbike around town. He rode to the desert. The Rough Pack were there, in a cave. Chase parked his motorbike and hopped off and charged over to the Rough Pack. They were startled when they saw him. Hubcap was furious. "Chase, get the hell out of here," Hubcap yelled. "No," Chase replied, his eyes glowing red. The Rough Pack gasped and jumped back. "You listen to the leader," Hubcap said coldly. "Chase, what happened to you?" Gasket asked him. The police pup ignored this question and said, I want to join you. Us. Hubcap scoffed. You are from the Paw Patrol, remember? Not anymore, Chase replied coldly. I felt bitter enough to leave, and don't mention me being in the Paw Patrol again. Okay, boss. Dwayne saluted. Shut up, Hubcap told him. I am the leader, and this pup is our new member, not our leader. So what do you want to do to cause trouble, Chase? Chase smirked villainously. Let's see, how about capturing the Paw Patrol? One at a time, each pup, except Dwayne, smiled villainously. Good idea, pup. Dwayne told him. I like it, Hubcap said. So Chase started telling them about what to do, and each pup gave each other a high five. Hi paw. They hopped on their motorbikes and they started chanting, "Rough rough pack," over and over as they drove into town. As they were doing so, the moto pups, with Wildcat, were also driving. They nearly ran into each other. Look, it's Chase. Wildcat gasped. He has red glowing eyes. Yep. Marshall sighed. So is he evil now? Wildcat asked. Yeah, but we know that something changed him, Ryder said. Chase, snap out of it. Wildcat told him. We know there is good inside of you. Something changed you, and you need to knock it off. Why should I listen to you? Chase said arrogantly. I am not on your team anymore. Yes, you will be. Sky hollered. You are our friend. Not. Suddenly the rough pack began to surround the moto pups so they couldn't escape. Then Sky escaped on her motorbike. Chase, please stop this. Since Sky was in the air, the rough pack began to create a whirlwind out of sand, and Sky couldn't control her vehicle. Suddenly, Chase felt half corrupted. Sky, he cried. The rough pack stopped the whirlwind and looked at one another in shock. Chase, what's happening to you? Dwayne asked. Chase. Come back to us, the moto pups pleaded. Chase did not answer. He could not control himself. Was his dark side melting away? To be continued in part 2.